he doing that? Hey, yo, check this out, man. Yeah, I'm on my... Damn, I'm probably get... It is what it is. Because I know I'm about to upload this shit to fucking YouTube. Nah, because I'm trying to think, and I'm gonna get the copyright. Whatever, yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, I've been on my Twitch shit lately, trying to, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Kai got niggas on there streaming on their Twitch and shit, so... you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, nigga, see what's the wave over here, nigga. You know, Twitch look like it's popping. You know what I'm saying? So why not try to, post on both Twitch and YouTube? But I know I'm about to load us up to YouTube later. Or you know how they get down over there, so it is what it is. But nah, I want to know. He talking about. It said something about Charlmagne. You know what I'm saying? Get called out for not sharing a bottle, and I'm like, what? I couldn't catch this on a ride to the crib. So I'm like, you already know the motto. I listen to the Breakfast Club every day on the way home. You know what I mean? That's every day. The days I don't catch it, like meaning that they upload it late, or I'm just busy, maybe I'm talking on the phone, or don't have time to listen to it, I'll get to the crib, put the camera on, now we here. So let's go. Let's get into it. So I didn't get to this segment, so they trying to say is Uncle Charlmagne wrong or right for sharing the bottle. I don't know what bottle, we don't know what. We about to find out. Let's go.
Well, listen, I want to tell y'all something, man. This is why I don't like to go out. Okay, first of all, I had a great time in Cannes. It was a work trip. It wasn't a business trip. Mm-hmm. You know, I was out there representing Black Effect and iHeartMedia, but every year...
Nah, because he has not been on the show the last couple of days. No bullshit. So that's crazy. So he was, I guess, on the business trip. All right.
Drop on the clues bombs for D Nice. Mm-hmm. He does Club Quarantine in Cannes, you know, and it's a vibe. I've been like 3 times. My wife loves going. Dolly Bishop, the president of the Black Effect Podcast Network, loves going. So we was out. And it was my girl Debbie Dev's born day. She turned 40.
Nice.
Dropping the clues bomb for Debbie Dev. Yeah. So we was outside. Now, salute to my guy, Juan Woodbury. Juan, he takes us in. He puts us in our section. We all good. As we know, nothing is free in the club. Okay? You have to buy drinks. So I'll order.
But wait, that's facts, though. And maybe if you know someone, obviously the bar is already paid for, you know what I'm saying, open bar. But ain't shit free in the club.
I was just palpitating even thinking about it. I ordered 3 bottles of Dom Perignon Rosé.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's expensive.
In France?
Needless to say.
Oh, wow.
Don't nobody ask me for any money for the rest of the summer. It's over.
All right.
I don't got it.
Hey, yo, that's how I feel around Christmas and my son's birthday. Check it. My son's birthday is 5 days after Christmas. So around once like December come around, obviously late shopping for Christmas shopping. I don't want to be too loud because, my man still believe in Santa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Santa. I don't care what y'all say. Nah, we going to ride this out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He still believe in Santa. So, I don't think he can hear me upstairs. But he don't know nothing about how we, you know what I'm saying? We buy the presents and stuff. But yeah, around that time, not even around that time. So when New Year's come, like New Year's Day, the next year, for the next 3, 4, 5 months, leave me alone. Yo, we just did Christmas and we just did his birthday. Yo, leave me alone. I don't got no dollar to spend. Matter of fact, I need $1.
Okay, buying liquor in the club is one of the biggest waste of money ever.
Stupid as hell.
I do not recommend.
Okay, baller.
I'm not.
I bought a drink in the club. I never bought a bottle. Let's talk about it. I ain't never bought a bottle a day of my life in the club because I already know the price is crazy. Matter of fact, I can't even afford a bottle in the club.
I'm not even gonna tell you how much the bottles cost. But
I could barely afford a drink in the club. We are talking about shots and stuff. Like, yo, shots of tequila, shots of the, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I already paid to get in.
It was a grip. Mm-hmm.
And a connection means something.
No, we still not getting premium. Not yet. Y'all gonna know when I got premium.
And it was in euros on the goddamn menu.
What did you just say?
The club is one of the biggest waste of money ever.
Stupid as hell.
I do not recommend.
Okay, baller.
I'm not even gonna tell you how much the bottles cost, but it was a grip. Mm-hmm. And it was in euros on the goddamn menu. So I was really confused.
Okay, but you did it. But go ahead.
Now there's a brother named Blakely Thornton.
Okay.
I don't know Blakely. I know him now, but I didn't know him then. Tall brother, bald head. He comes in the section. Somebody introduces us briefly. I shake his hand.
Is he a celebrity? Like, is he known in the media world, the radio world? Like, who is he?
Mind you, I don't know him.
Okay.
Never met him. Don't know who he is. Don't know who he's with. But he's in our section. Whatever. I'm not tripping. Waiter comes over. You know, he's pouring drinks for my team. I see Blakely is waiting to receive a drink too. Waiter looks at me to basically say if he's good. Yeah, he's good. Pour him a drink. Cool. No harm, no foul.
Now, this is not like Charlmagne. Usually, Charlamagne's security would have escorted anybody out that Charlmagne doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Okay, so Okay, so the security guard, you pay for the drink. The dude that's giving out the drink give you the head nod like, yo, is he cool to have a drink? All right, but Charlamagne paid for the drink, and Charlamagne said, yeah.
I'm sitting there, bottles in front of me. The brother Blakely was sitting a little further down. He reaches into the bucket of champagne, takes the champagne bottle, pours himself a drink.
Another. Wait, he gonna pour his
Hold on,
own
that's a second.
Pours himself a drink.
Wait, that's the second drink?
Now, later, I'm sitting there.
See, he said later. Okay,
You know,
okay.
he's pouring drinks
So it is the second
for
drink.
my
Okay.
team. I see Blakely is waiting to receive a drink too. Waiter looks at me to basically say if he's good. Yeah, he's good. Pour him a drink. Cool. No harm, no foul.
Now, this is not like Charlmagne. Usually, Charlamagne's security would have escorted anybody out that Charlamagne doesn't know.
Go.
Security, okay.
Now, later, I'm sitting there, bottles in front of me. The brother Blakely was sitting a little further down. He reaches into the bucket of champagne, takes the champagne bottle, pours himself a drink.
Another. Wait, he gonna pour his own
He pours himself a drink.
Second drink.
I don't know.
Dom Perignon Rosé?
Exactly.
Second drink. But he's probably thinking like, yo, Charlamagne already gave me the go. Damn, okay.
You know,
So
but I
can
said, yo,
see
you
why
know
he
you drinking
did.
my liquor, bro. He kind of nods his head, doesn't seem to pay me much.
Hold on, Charlamagne, you said that to him?
Brother Blakely was sitting a little further
My
down.
fault for stopping. My fault.
He reaches into the bucket of champagne, takes the champagne bottle, pours himself a drink.
Another. Wait, he gonna pour his own
He pours himself a drink.
Your bottle?
I don't
of
know.
Dom Perignon Rosé?
Exactly. So I lean over. I say, yo, you know you drinking my liquor, bro. He kind of nods his head, doesn't seem to pay me much attention. Cool. Nothing left to see here, nothing left to talk about. Until I get tagged in a video from Blakely Thornton on Instagram yesterday. I want y'all to hear what Blakely Thornton said in regards to this experience. Play it, Red.
I have repeatedly been told would be the place to meet melanated friends. Upon entry, I am escorted to a section with JB Smooth and Charlamagne the God. I immediately get barbershop vibe. The way I used to describe when my black and queer identities are at odds. Woman immediately asks, are you with Charlamagne? As if the thigh-high YSL boots don't imply that I am also talented. Then when I pour myself some champagne, Charlamagne says, you know you drinking my liquor, dog. Look, maybe Charlamagne's particular order was Dom Perignon Rosé champagne in the south of France. And perhaps he paid. But after 39 years in this body, I can feel when I'm getting 50 shades of homophobia. So I stood up and took my happy ass home.
Hold on, but dude. He didn't pay for none of the drinks. You didn't even ask for the first drink. He said Envy said the security guard looked at Charlamagne, gave him the head nod to see if it was okay. You never even said, yo, Charlamagne, is it cool? So when Charlamagne goes, yo, you going for your second drink, and he goes, yo, I paid for that's my drink. Nah. Charlamagne, got this. I think he has a right to be like, yo, what's the word? What's up? What's up? I paid for you. Ain't put in on this. You know how it is, yo. You ain't put in on this. Damn, that's
50
crazy.
Shades. 50 Shades of homophobia.
Wow.
So because I said something to a man I don't know nothing about, helping himself to those overpriced bottles I
Then
paid
he went
for.
on. Cloud. Is this cloud? Cause we don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for y'all. But if y'all know who he's talking about, it's cloud chasing, right?
50
Why
Shades
why
of
would he
homophobe.
go on the internet to try to use his name and say some shit about Charlamagne about him not getting no drinks where you didn't even pay for it, brother. You did not pay for it.
Somebody got to make this make sense for me.
He's cloud chasing.
And I let you sit in my section, didn't even know who you was, and I usually don't even do that.
Why did he turn that into this? I just simply didn't know the brother. That's
Hold
it. I didn't.
on. You come, yeah. You coming in my section. I don't know. Yeah, this is cloud
Brother
chasing.
Blakely, I just didn't know him. And if you
Over
listen more in the
Charlamagne's
video, he
nigga,
brings
but hold
up,
on. I
you
just
know,
want to
Weezy.
know. Obviously, I wish I could ask Charlamagne, but Charlamagne, if he didn't do this, put this out, wherever he put it out at, social media, was we ever gonna know about this? You get what I mean? I just wonder, was Charlamagne was gonna come to work and say, yeah, I was in, blah, 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 in the club, and the dude asked for a drink. No, a dude took a drink, and I told him, that's my drink, and he left. Like, the dude left. Like, was we ever gonna know about this whole situation if Homeboy didn't go to the internet? That's cloud chasing. If Charlmagne wasn't gonna let us know.
Weezy from
I don't know.
Decisions,
Hey,
and
Weezy.
Nina Parker.
That's
He
crazy.
said that those are his people. Neither one of them said that to me because we were all together.
Because this is
Neither
some,
one of them
this
said
is
that
some
to me.
information that we don't
Neither one
really
of them
need
said
to know.
Charlamagne, he's with me. Neither one of them introduced us to even say this is my guy. A friend of them would be a friend of me.
Yeah, 6-inch heels on?
No, he didn't have no damn heels on. What are you talking about? Heels.
I thought he said he had 6-inch
No,
something.
yo.
Oh,
No, he said he had on
Thigh
Boo,
boots.
YSL,
boots.
yep.
By the way, none of that matters to this situation.
I was asking.
None of that matters to the situation. I just want to know, how does somebody I don't know being in my section drinking overpriced liquor that I paid for, how did that equate to me being
All right,
homophobic?
well, let's open up the phone lines.
Because I said something to him.
800-585-1051. Charlamagne's in the club. He's in his own section. He
I
bought
already
3 bottles of
told
Dom
the story.
Perignon
I
Rosé.
don't want your
Those
reaction.
bottles were $10,000 plus.
No, they're
I'm
not.
just saying.
Hell no, they're
I'm
not.
just saying. Those
They're
3
not.
bottles were $10,000
No,
plus.
they were not.
I know what it is in
They were
cans.
half of that.
So,
God damn,
$5,000 for 3. Jesus.
He basically just spent 15 bands. 3 bottles, 15 bands. Yeah, I know Charlamagne. Yeah, 15 bands in the club. Yo, man.
I take
what's
your
wrong with
hand and pour my liquor, and when I
You on
say
your rapper
no,
status?
you gonna try to flip it on me?
This nigga Charlamagne was a rapper for the night, nigga. 3 bottles ain't shit. Them niggas be buying more than that. But damn, Charlamagne, we know you won't be trying to buy no bottles. You barely go out, nigga.
Let's talk about it. 800-585-1051.
I'm cheap. Uncle Charlamagne is
Yeah,
cheap.
we should have
nigga.
took
They
this
say
to
I'm
the
cheap.
court. I can't even believe you did that.
Yeah, I can't even believe your dumb ass gonna spend $5,000 as cheap as you are.
It was actually
Right.
more than that because it was.
I
Don't say
cannot
nothing else.
believe
I don't
you
wanna say
did.
nothing else.
You didn't get in trouble with your wife. You did.
Oh, she was so hot.
What?
Which is why I was policing the bottom.
Right.
Everybody get a sip. You get a sip. You get a sip. You get a sip.
Now, the guy did say he knows Weezy from Decisions, and he knows Nina Parker. And Weezy and Nina was with us. We all left from Debbie Dev's Born Day Dinner and went over to the club quarantine. So they were with us. But neither one of them introduced me to him. And it was like, yo, this is my guy. If they was like, yo, this is my guy, you know, a friend of them is a friend of me. Nobody did that. So there wasn't a proper introduction made. But even still, I just think proper etiquette in the club is,
Fact.
if you didn't pay for these drinks and you ain't with these people, you shouldn't be touching their bottles.
Not at
Why
all.
would you?
Especially when they cost that goddamn much money.
I wouldn't even be over there in that section. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know y'all, but the dude supposedly said he know the 2 other people that was with them. But Charlamagne saying the 2 other people never said anything about him. So I don't know that. We don't know about that situation. We don't know, but my man, if you don't really know, he was over there, D, so he had to know them too, right? That's not guaranteed, but yo, I'm gonna say it like this: if you really don't know none of these people, why the fuck was you there? You look stupid.
You stupid.
Then you drinking off other niggas' bottles that you ain't even paid for. You
Like when the bottle girls be pouring a shot. Bitch, you gonna put in on this?
You stupid.
You work here.
You stupid. See, but you know what I don't like, and this is the thing that we always talk about.
crazy.
The reason he went that far and said Charlamagne is homophobic for not giving me some drink is because he knew it would go viral.
I hate
he knew
that,
it would
though.
go round.
Clout
He knew it
chasing
would
it.
go this, that, and the other. But it's a lie, which is effed up because somebody might believe him.
That is a very dangerous label because I really
No,
don't know what his sexuality got to do with this situation.
Yeah.
Like his sexuality has nothing to do with this. This is the fact that I paid for overpriced bottles in the club, and this person I don't know is in my section drinking my liquor. And yes, I said something to him. I said yes to you. I said, bro, you know you're drinking my liquor.
And
the
didn't
problem?
he
Uncle
know
standing
he was
on
gay until
business?
he made the video.
Word up.
That's crazy.
But let's go to the phone lines. We got Devin on the line.
damn, all he said was, yo, you drinking my bottles I paid for. And damn, he trying to say Charlamagne's homophobic. Damn. Yeah, that's cloud chasing. To the max.
Devon.
My bad, Devon. What's up? What's your thoughts?
To the max.
Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, homeboy. I'm glad Charlamagne called them out because don't take your broke ass into somebody's section and then call him out like about homophobic stuff. We're not doing all that, bro. I'm glad Charlamagne called him out.
Oh yeah,
I'm tired of these broke niggas.
he's an internet personality, and so being that he's making content with his experience, I'm gonna make content with mine because
As
we
you
live in
should.
this world where everybody's got their own reality show.
I knew that there was a contact creator. No, I said it goddamn knew
They
it.
treating everybody else like extras.
Yep.
So let's let you use your platform. I'm gonna use mine.
I ain't mad at that. Hello, who's this?
It's Zay.
Zay, what's up? Talk to us, Zay. What's your opinion?
Hey, man. Hey, good morning to all of y'all, first of all. But, hey, Charlamagne, you should have scrubbed him up by the neck and took him out the section, man.
No, I'm not.
He giving groupie energy.
No, I wasn't gonna do
Can't
it.
treat no man like a groupie.
But somebody did say to him, "Are you with Charlmagne?" I mean, he said that in the video. So if somebody said that to him, I don't know what it is he said. I also don't think he was broke because he said those was YSL thigh high boots. Them things got to be a grip now. He wasn't broke.
It could have been.
This nigga said YSL thigh boots, nigga.
And he in cans.
Could have been a gap.
I don't think he's broke.
Yeah, he definitely ain't broke.
Hello, who's this?
My stepdad used to say the
Whatever
best way to
floats
know
your
a
boat.
thing.
Whatever floats your boat.
This Leon.
Leon, talk to us. What's your thoughts?
What's up, man? So Charlamagne, let me tell you something. You were better than I am, bro, because like that's how they do overseas. So me and my brother every year we go overseas to watch the NFL games, and we went to Munich last year. They lied to us and told us like we had to pay like to get a 4-bottle minimum in the club. Mind you, it was just me and my brother there. We get into the VIP section. It was literally dudes in the club with just 1 bottle. What was even worse is that somebody came in our bottle and came into our section. They had no security, just like you. The dude comes and takes our bottle of white champagne, our Moet champagne, jumps out the VIP section. We literally had to run after him to get our bottle. He already had drunk it. Security did nothing at all. That's how it is overseas. So, bro, like, I would have been pissed. But you were definitely in the right. That dude was definitely in the wrong. And what's even worse is that I made a Google review about the guy who sold our bottle, and the club owner hired a lawyer to try to get the review taken down. And I had to provide proof like 2 days ago that we had a conversation with the club owners, and they did nothing about it. So I'm out of like $400, and they tried to sue me.
Hey man, I wish that it was just $400. I really wish it was just $400. Hey, my wife just texted me something too. She said you forgot to mention that no one else that came in the section that wasn't with us touched the bottles. Everybody else ordered their own drinks. And my wife was so smart because she was like, close your card out right now because people are coming into this section and they're just ordering stuff. Because maybe people just don't know. Maybe they thought that everything in there was
that happens all the time. As soon as I order something at a club, I close the card out immediately.
That's right.
Because people start saying, yo, let me get a shot.
It's on this
card. What do they do? They just put it on that tab. And you look at the tab like, I ain't order this. I close out immediately. I ain't even get it. You want a water, you better buy your own water.
So here go everybody else in this section with proper section etiquette, and here come his audacious ass.
But he might do that on a regular. Like that might be his thing.
Yeah, but it can't be your thing when it ain't your section.
You right.
And everybody that did came to this section, it's like either I knew or I met for the first time, but they were introduced like I never met Lucky Day. But my
my God, that's my guy.
Yeah, my homegirl Karen was like, yo, come here, Lucky Day, I want you to meet Charlmagne. So we kicked it. My man Miles Catton from Center. Never met him before.
Yes.
But he was brought over, introduced. What's up?
Right.
Everybody else, I know like DJ Trauma was there. We know Trauma, that's our guy. Steve Stout, JB Smith, we know all of these individuals. I just didn't know the brother Blakely.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Blake, and that's it.
Well, you know him now.
Yeah, at the end of the day, my man, he didn't know you. He didn't know you, bro. He didn't know you. You didn't put no money on it, and you didn't ask. Then you run to the internet to say whatever you want to say. I mean, is it going viral? I don't know if it's going viral, but it might be going viral. It might be. So it's like, did it help him? Or did it hurt him? At the end of the day, nigga, you was wrong. You look stupid, my nigga. And niggas is watching it to probably see what the hell really happened. Niggas is probably like, yeah, you stupid, man. That was dumb. That was dumb. I don't, like you said, your sexuality got nothing to do with the situation. I think if you would have just asked or say, yo, Charlamagne, can I get some? I don't even think we'd be having this conversation today. Hey, yo, out.